There's plenty of things that I've done that my parents don't know about. What people don't know is when I had the van, I actually got pulled over by the police. The cop didn't do anything. He didn't call my aunt. He knew neither one of us had a license. I carry a gun because people know I sell weed, and if you don't have a gun and you sell weed, then you're just putting a target on your back. When I'm carrying guns, I always have at least one, sometimes 2 or 3. At the moment, my guns right now are all at my friend's house. I have a .40 Smith & Wesson, a 9mm, and a .380. I've even robbed someone for a gun before, even though I knew how risky it was. All you do is walk up to them, ask them to see the gun that you're trying to buy. They'll take the clip out, hand it to you, and you can just have a spare clip in your back pocket, slide the clip in and tell them to walk. I'm not really scared of getting locked up, but I know if I keep going how I'm going now, I will lose my life. I've probably broken into 5 or 6 houses. Breaking into a home has its risk because they could be home, they just didn't answer the door when you knocked, and if they hear the glass break in the back and they do have a gun, you know they will shoot.
Okay, so you've robbed people of their guns.
Yes, sir.
And you've burglarized 5 or 6 houses?
Yes, sir.
And
What the hell are you thinking?
He knew about the last house because he read text and woke me up and said, county's on the way to pick you up.
Last week when I read that message, that's when I found that. But 5 or 6 houses, people, you know what I think of thieves, you know it.
you're burglarizing houses. How long have you been doing this?
Most of it happened while I was on the run for the past week or 2.
He's ran away twice. All of this has been
In the last 2 weeks?
Last 3 weeks. He was gone a week, and then he was home for the 4 or 5 days at his aunt's, and then disappeared again with the band.
Okay, and so in these, what do you get out of these 5 or 6 houses that you burglarized?
Mostly guns or just whatever's in the house.
How many guns did you steal?
4 or 5.
And this was all in the town where you live? And you didn't do this alone, you did it with others?
Yeah, the 2 kids that I were with just got, they just bonded out, but they just got booked on 2 burglary charges for a different house.
Do you realize that you've just confessed to 5 or 6 home burglaries on videotape on national television?
Yes, sir.
And you set the time frame and the location? But what was it? I know what I'm doing.
It's unbelievable. And you can't get through to him. I've tried to point out the consequences. I've tried to give consequences. If he wants to go anywhere, I take him.
Do you ever pat him down to see if he's packing?
No, I
Check
haven't.
his bag. You check his backpack.
I check
if
his
he has it.
backpack if he's leaving, but I don't
I
pat
didn't
him
know
down.
to check his underwear.